Hey guys, how you doing? Let me see if I can get a decent shot here. There we go. I miss Bill the SpongeBob already. I didn't know him for very long. I just started tuning into his live streams a couple weeks ago, but within that short period of time, I feel I got to know him very well, and it was a shock to me that he went so fast. Nobody's tuned in yet, so nobody's even hearing what I have to say. Let me see if anybody tunes in. We got one viewer. I was saying earlier, I have only got one viewer right now, but Bullet SpongeBob. Oh, he tuned out already. Bullet SpongeBob was a good guy. I had just gotten to know him. Waiting for somebody to tune in. I had one person check in, check out. If anybody's here, leave a comment, something. I know Bullet SpongeBob had a lot of friends. Yeah. All right, somebody tune back in. I'm just commenting on Bullet SpongeBob. I just subbed his channel like 3 weeks ago. I started doing live streams with tuning into his live streams every night. So I've known him for a few weeks, and I got to know him really well. Now I was tuning in, and he died so fast. I'm crushed. He was a good guy in the auditing community. I miss Bullet SpongeBob already. I mean, every night he was guaranteed for a live stream, and I tuned into him. I don't know about you guys, but I miss him already. Good guy. He did a lot for the auditing community, more than a lot. So what are you? What are you? I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, he's gonna be missed. So what do you guys feel about Bullet? What are your good memories of Bullet SpongeBob? I mean, I loved his live streams every night. I mean, every night he was guaranteed to go live. You knew he was going to be there, and you could associate with the other auditors in the community. I mean, kind of like, you know that Denise is going to go live. Denise Lynn in Chicago, she's going to go live. I like her stuff too. One person tuned out, and we still got two of us here. Bullet SpongeBob had the back of the community. I mean, he went out there and he was watching out for us. If he couldn't be out there, once the brain cancer got diagnosed, he couldn't be out there, but he was at home watching for the live streams, looking out for us when we were out there alone and everything else. He was there with us. He was a good guy. Kind of like Brian King and all of them. I mean, I seen the Brian King did a tribute to him, and so did Furry Potato. She's a great guy. Whatever. Yeah, she's another good one. And Bullet always wore the Furry Potatoes, T-shirts. He was a great supporter of Furry. I like Bullet. He was a good guy. Like I said, I just got to know him the last couple of weeks. But boy, in the last couple of weeks, I really got to know him really well. I tuned into his channel every night, every live stream he had going. I see two people tuning in, but no chat. We just got some lurkers out there, or that's it? But anyway, that's my feelings on the situation. He went so fast. It was just amazing because I know, like I seen him, he was looking sick a couple of days ago, but then just the other night he was looking really good. And it really surprised me. He went so fast. He was talking about, that they were gonna, how he had to shave his head and this and that, and they were gonna do surgery, and I thought he had quite a lot more time. And then I guess, from what I understand, he had a seizure and some brain vessels busted in his head. And then today or yesterday, they decided, there was no brain activity, so they took him off of life support. But I loved him, and within the short period of time I got to know him, I really loved him, and it brings tears to my. I mean, I feel horrible because I was tuning into him every night. I mean, he was doing a live stream every single night, and I was tuning in. And I got to know him within a short period of time. I feel I got to know him pretty well because, I mean, he didn't have a large following, a large live stream. I mean, it was 6, 7 people, 6, 7 of us, but we were all talking together. And he knew who I was, and I knew who he was, and we talked back and forth. And Mystery 13, I got to know her pretty well, and I'm going to miss it. I mean, those were good times. I mean, I enjoyed those times with him. The short time I got to know him, I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to miss him. Oh, we got lurkers tonight. Nobody's talking. But anyway, I know it's hard to talk about a situation like this, but he was my age. I mean, that's what really wakes me up. Years ago, I was told by a good friend of mine, who is now 86 years old, and he's still kicking, that at one point in my life, people are going to start dying off. And I just kind of blew it off. I was in my 30s. But, yep, it's really happened. Now, there we go. All of our lurkers are gone. We have nobody tuning in. I wish there was a way for me to know. Oh, now we got somebody click back in. Yeah, we're just kind of talking about Bullet SpongeBob. What a good auditor he was, what a good guy he was, and how much we're going to miss him. I see one person tuned in. Hey, you have a comment? What did you think about Bullet SpongeBob? I know in the short time that I got to know him, he was a good guy. So all I got is lurkers tonight. Well, there's 2. I got 2 people tuning in. We're talking about Bullet SpongeBob and how much we enjoyed his presence in the auditing community. Hey, great dude. Yeah, you're the first one to comment. I've only had lurkers so far, but yeah, he was something. Like I was saying, great dude. I only knew him for a short period of time. Towards the end, I've been subscribed to his channel a couple weeks ago, but I was hitting him every night, and he was going live every night, and they were great live streams, weren't they? He did so much for the auditing community. He somehow we got to memorialize him. Because I'm sure I saw the one that Brian King, and Furry Potato did one the other day. But there's no way to explain how much SpongeBob had an impact in all of us auditors' lives, because he really did. He was a good guy. Nobody's commenting too much except for great dude. Maybe, and I seen him on Bullet's live stream, so I know he's a good auditor. Or he's part of the auditing community. He's not one of them lurkers. But yeah, I don't go live very much unless I have to. But there was a few things that the only couple of live streams I done was when Shaitan Sue got arrested and this passing of SpongeBob Bullet SpongeBob. It really came as a shock to me because I didn't see it coming. It came fast. I mean, I had just talked to him the day before, and then all of a sudden the next day I get my notifications. I got a notification from Brian King, and it says Bullet SpongeBob passed the very next day. And he hadn't actually. I guess he just went brain dead, had a seizure. And then his wife went live, and I caught that, and I'm crushed. I'm just crushed. The man was actually my age, so it could happen to any one of us at any day and time. It's kind of hard. I mean, I didn't know very long, but it really hit me here in the heart, because I did. I was looking forward to his live streams every single night. I was going on there, me and him were talking, Mystery 13, It was kind of cool, and I enjoyed that time. And it was too short-lived. I wish it would have been extremely longer. I just started to get to know the man, and then all of a sudden it seems like the good times were snatched away from me. I mean, just on a live stream, just talking back and forth, chatting like me and you. I mean, boy, that kind of hurts. I mean, it makes you think. It makes you kind of question how long you're going to be here. And, I'm the same age he was. I mean, I got a young son. He seemed to be ready. Really nice guy. I would have liked to have known him better too. Yeah, I know. He was a great guy. Yeah, great dude. He was. I mean, from a little bit of time. I hadn't even known him that long. I mean, I like subbed his channel like 3 weeks ago. I didn't even know he had cancer. I subbed him because I saw him. He actually subbed my channel through Denise Lynn. I was on a chat with Denise in Chicago, and he subbed my channel. So, of course, I subbed him back. And then I started getting notifications, and I didn't even know he had the cancer. So then, I'm watching his live streams every night, and I'm bouncing back between him and Denise, Okay, I'm sorry, great dude. Yeah, my live stream dropped. Yeah, but like I said, he was going live every night. So, it was nice to have a live stream. He didn't have a whole heck of a lot of people tuning in, but the 6, 7, 12, 13, whatever. It was good. It was a lot of fun to sit there and talk with him and to learn about his little cannabis. Fun to sit there and talk with him and to learn about his little cannabis knowledge and watch him get high. And, I mean, he had talked about his cancer, but he didn't really promote it. He wasn't looking for sympathy or anything. And I didn't know it was to the extent that it was. The last I had heard that they were going to cut some of it out and they were going to give him chemo. The last live stream I was on with him, I believe, was with Mystery 13. It was for like 3 hours. We had a real good chat. It was a lot of fun. And then all of a sudden, the very next day, boom, he's gone. I mean, it was like, wow, he looked so good. He looked like he was doing so much better, and then he was gone. It's just amazing how fast our life can be taken away from us. I'm just crushed. I'm devastated. He was such a good man. And then Brian King did such a good tribute to him. I looked at it and it's like he was one of the first people to do a Brian King said he did an audit with in the local area. And oh man, Brian's a good guy. Brian King, he did when I got assaulted at the Buddhist temple, he did a real good audit. I mean, he did a real good edit of my assault, and he really did a good job of he will be missed greatly. Yeah. Oh wow. Hey Denise, thanks for coming in. I'm surprised, Denise. Wow. Yeah, he will be missed greatly. I actually met SpongeBob through your channel, Denise. I appreciate you tuning in here. Yeah, I subbed him because I met him through your channel. He subbed me, and then I subbed him, and I've been following him for the last few weeks. And I'm just saying, he was an awesome guy, and I'm devastated. I mean, I just got to meet the guy, and he was so awesome. Saw you live to have it to jump on. Oh, thanks, Denise. I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just talking about SpongeBob, and I know a lot of people want to leave it to rest, but like I said, I just started tuning in. I will keep reading his goodbye hearts. Yeah. I just met him, and I mean, he didn't have large people turning out for his live chats, but I was tuning in for the last few weeks, and I was talking to him every day, and I got to know him really well. I feel in a short period of time I was chatting with him. He was an awesome guy, and I had no idea that his cancer was at that extent where he was going to go so fast. I mean, I'm crushed. My heart. I mean, I could drop into tears right now. He was an awesome guy. And I met him through you, Denise. And he was great. And Brian King did an awesome tribute to him. And I like Furry SpongeBob's tribute to him too. Yeah, we are blessed to know him. You got that right. For the short period of time I know him, I feel extremely blessed. I really do. I mean, I only got to know him for a few weeks, and I talk to him every night. I mean, kind of like I look for your live streams, Denise. I was looking for his, and his live streams weren't big like yours are. So I mean, we were able to hold conversations on his because there was only like 6 to 15 people at max that would tune in, and I mean, we were all talking back and forth, chatting, and he always held up the stiff upper chin like it was nothing. I mean, like it was nothing. And then all of a sudden, I was talking to him the day before, and then the next day he's gone. I'm like, oh my God. Wow. It's just how fleeting life can be, you know? I mean, the guy's my age. I tried to trick Denise into telling me her age a couple of times. She won't fall for that, but I think she's around the same age. You know, like I said, there's a guy I know who's like 86 now. He told me at one point in my life, people would start dying around me. And it's true. You know, you reach that point. So, anyway, that's why I went live. You know, I just wanted to talk about how I felt about SpongeBob. He was an awesome guy. I mean, yes, always let people know when you love them. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know him very long, but he was. I mean, he touched my life in a short period of time that I knew him. He really did. I mean, he was a real good guy. I mean, he loved everybody, and he saw that in his live streams. I mean, you know, even when he got he was sick by the time I knew him already, but he's like, I can do more here behind the computer than I can do out there. So I'm doing it now here because he couldn't get out and actually do the stuff, do the auditing and stuff. And then Brian King put out audits that he did with him. I like Brian King too. Brian King's a good guy. We're never guaranteed tomorrow. Yeah, I know. You went fast. Yep. You meet him through me. Yep. Yep. That's true. You never know when you're gonna go. I mean, yeah, it happened fast. Yes, it does. Cindy Moore is tuning in. Hey, Cindy, it's me, Denise Lynn, and Gray Dog here. Yeah, not a whole lot of people tuning in, but we're talking about Bullet. Our good memories of him. Yeah, he was one hell of a guy, and we can't let his memory die. That's one thing. I mean, by not talking about him would be by letting him go, and I can't see that. We got to remember him for the good guy he was. I mean, he was awesome. I mean, he was one of Denise's moderators, even though Denise got a lot of moderators. But I mean, he was a heck of a guy. And I gotta get me a cigarette. And it's gonna go dark here. There's no light in this room. All righty, I'm sorry. I had my cigarettes for myself because I'm trying to quit. Ask me how that one works. But anyway, yeah, Bullet was an awesome guy. Bullet was another special human being, a beautiful soul. What I saw and knew of him. Oh, that's what I saw. He did. He had heart. I mean, this man cared about everybody. In the auditing community, he was out there watching everybody. He sat there and made sure everybody was safe. He didn't care what your auditing, how do I want to put it? How you audited it. I mean, he was out there for the community. I mean, back attached Denise. Oh, I don't understand that, Cindy. R.I.P. Curtin, Wild Tapper, Black Sheep, and now Bullet. We love you and miss you. Yeah, I know. We're losing too many. Yeah. But, there's more and more auditors coming out there. But, I mean, auditors that were like Black Sheep and SpongeBob are hard to come by. I mean, these people are one of a kind. I mean, I know I do my cop watches and my audits, and they're not that good, but oh well. But these guys were classics, they're good. They were the birth of the community, and he was just awesome. He loved everybody. I mean, he really did. SpongeBob was a special person. I mean, you don't run across too many people like that really care about everybody, no matter what. I mean, he loved you whether you were an asshole or you were a lover. He still loved you. Oh, Hush, you're doing great honor. Oh, no, thank you. No, he really was. I'm not lying. I mean, that's the way the guy was. And I didn't know him very long, but I mean, I could tell by the little conversations that I had with him, which were, quite a few in the last few weeks, that he was a special kind. I mean, he loved everybody. I'm across the lake in Michigan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got the ferry goes over there. Michigan's getting kind of rough. I feel for you. You're over here. The cops seem to be kind of passive over there in Michigan. They're really rough, especially, I don't know where you're at, but I know in Detroit, they're tearing the whole city down. The last time I was over by Detroit, I mean, it was acres and acres of abandoned houses. It's pretty bad in Michigan. Outside of the suburbs, once you get in the suburbs, it's not bad. The cops here, they're kind of funny because when you pull out the camera, they'll be, oh, you're willing to film, blah, blah, blah. And then the second that the camera's not out, then they're tasing somebody and blah, blah, blah. So I kind of get a free pass. I'm in Minnesota by Duluth. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right next door too, great dude. Yep, Minnesota. Yeah, you got the same cold weather. We're all in the Midwest, huh? We had snow the other day. Well, so did Denise, I guess, down in Chicago. I like dusting. It's getting cold though. I hate the cold. I got family down in San Antonio, and I'd really love to go down there. Denise was looking for a place to move, and I think if I'm going to move anywhere, I'm going down to San Antonio. It would surprise me if I find your voice very similar to Brian King's. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, Brian King's a good guy. Hey, great dude. I'm sorry. Hi. There's Denise. Well, that's between Denise, great dude. Yeah. We had snow up here too, the same day you did. Well, Milwaukee's not far from you, Denise. We're right here in the same. I think it's 60 minutes. I can be in Chicago. I see Nasty Nathaniel is going to come back down by you. I'm thinking about trying to hop a bus and get down there and meet him. He's just watching his video with Johnny 50 earlier, where they did the and then I saw the one the other day where he was with geez, down in Chicago. Her name slips my mind right now. But anyway, Nasty Nathaniel was down there in Chicago, and they did the Senate. Just because I didn't greet him when he got here. Oh no, I'm sure great dude knows mine. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, I wanted to be down there. He was with the girl who was in jail. Pink Camera Magic. Yes, thank you, Denise. Thank you. It slipped my brain for a minute. But yeah, they were doing the Scientology down there in Chicago. And ain't that something? From that little building they got in Chicago to the one they got in California. It's like, oh my God. Talk about a cult, huh? Oh, I have a thing for voices, I think. Laugh out loud. Hey, Cindy. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't like my voice on tape. So when I listen to myself, I think it's horrible. But anyway. I hate these safety cigarettes they came out with now. They put a piece of tape in there, so when you get to it, if you don't puff on it, the cigarette goes out so it doesn't start fires. So you're constantly relighting them. I see Brian does that, and SpongeBob was doing that, but he was smoking the bud. Yeah, we got a little crazy that night. Yeah. But yeah, I see Nasty Nathaniel's coming down there. I want to run down there to Chicago and meet you guys. And I'm going to miss you, Denise, when you move. Like I said, I was thinking about going down to San Antonio myself. I got a sister down there. She works for AT&T. And I'd like to move down there. I don't like the cold weather up here. Can't stand to watch or listen to myself. Yeah, me neither. I know. But yeah, I still do it. It's really nice to have you people joining me. I feel really privileged to have Denise here. PMP's come tuned into my channel before too. I mean, you guys are really you're the utmost of auditors. My utmost respect to you guys. But yeah, we're here It's beautiful there. Yeah, yeah. I haven't been down there yet, but yeah, like I said, my sister's down there, and I really want to go. I've actually gone online and looked at apartments down there, and they're not too. Yeah, they're pretty reasonable to come here in Milwaukee. So there's really nothing keeping me here. PNP is an awesome guy. Yeah, he is. He's a great guy, and he for us guys who are small auditors, he really puts us out there and he tries and gets us out there and gets us the subscribers. PMP's dynamite. I really like him. He's an awesome guy. They're all awesome. I mean, everybody. I mean, outside of the ones who want to start the drama, and we don't want to talk about that here. But yeah, this is a close knit family. Us family of auditors. I mean, we are tight knit. Me too. Cheaper here than there for sure. Oh yeah. Um, I'm paying. I mean, my cigarettes. I don't know what they're in Chicago. I think they're about $10 a pack. But I mean, for generics up here, I'm paying about $8. My sister came up from Texas, and she's paying 5 there. She was in a shock when she had to pay it up here. He was the first to feature me. Oh yeah, yeah. PMP was the first to feature all of us. I mean, he didn't do me. Brian King did me, but Brian King when Brian King featured my assault at the Buddhist temple, which I haven't gone back. I'm gonna get back there once Chi-Town, Wisconsin comes back. I mean, if I can get somebody to back me up. But yeah, I was assaulted. And they took my phone away. Brian King, he slammed it out there right away. Actually, another guy who, 11 o'clock here. Yeah, so it's 10 o'clock here. No, Denise, you should be on the same time zone. 10. It's 10 o'clock. You're on the same time zone, Denise. It's 10 o'clock. You're only a couple minutes away. Unless my clock is wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But PNP, like I said, he tuned into one of my first live streams. $11 for cigarettes. Yeah, yeah, that's outrageous. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, like I said, my sister pays $5 down in Texas there. Hey, at $5 a pack. I remember when I started, they were 65 cents. $11. That's insane. New York, I think they're like $20 a pack. And it's all taxes. And they cry and say, oh, it's for healthcare costs, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But they really don't care. 10 your time, Denise. We missed daylight savings time. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't set my clock back. I don't know. 13 or 14 in the city. Wow. That's a lot of money. Holy cow. Can you imagine $14 for a pack of cigarettes? $14 a day? My goodness. Heroin addicts don't pay that much, do they? No sin talking money. Not time. Oh. Well, there went another dollar. Yeah. Pretty soon. We'll be growing our own tobacco, huh? So the government doesn't get a chance to tax us. I remember back in Bill Doyle used to be the governor here, and I don't know if you guys got open pantries down there, but we have open pantries up here, and he raised the cigarette tax $1 here in the state, and they were passing out what they call Doyle dollars, which was a coupon for $1 off a pack of cigarettes. And it was pretty good. Everybody had their Doyle dollars to go in and try and. Gaping is cheaper. I get it. The same satisfaction as smoking. Yeah, I haven't tried the. I was thinking about that. The vaping. Yes, and yeah, you get the same nicotine, and I heard it's just as good. I haven't tried it, and then you get different flavors too. I mean, if you want, you can have like a liquor flavor or whatever. Yeah, I haven't tried it, and I've seen it. And the startup costs seem pretty high, but you got a lot of people that will give you the free startup, and then you just buy the cartridges. I haven't tried the vaping. Have you, Lynn? Have you tried it? Do you taste it? Is it just as good? I don't know. I see Cindy said vaping twice. Oh, I got 5 people tuning in. That's pretty good. My highest live stream, military time, Denise, 1300, 1400 left out. I'm going to also. Yeah, the vaping sounds good. It does quit the cravings. Yeah, well, yeah, but then and they're talking about pneumonia and all kinds of other stuff beyond that. I would like to try it. I mean, if it does, I'm sure because it's the same nicotine. My startup was $25 for a rechargeable unit. Yeah, well, that's not bad. That's not bad. And then how much are the cartridges, Cindy? Denise doesn't believe it. Yeah. And then the cartridges are what? They're like $10, $15 a piece. How many? And then you get so many hits off each cartridge. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works yet. Okay, so I mean, you choose nicotine strength. So how does that figure to your cigarette then? Do you go by your brand and you can look online and figure out what your cigarette is, the nicotine strength that you want to start with? And you can kind of, I guess, nurse it down. I don't know. But yeah, actually my highest live stream I hit 67 when I did a live stream when Chi-Town Sue got arrested. I did a live stream about her, and then I hit 67. Liquid refillable is $8 a bottle of liquid. Okay, so $8 a bottle. How much does that bottle equal up to as far as cigarettes is concerned? And then what's the nicotine? I mean, the nicotine's the same. I mean, you can choose your nicotine level with each bottle, just like packages of starter food, lighters of starter, higher, then work down. Yeah. A bottle of liquid lasts 7 days. Wow. For $8, 7 days of smoking, that is something to look into. I mean, I'm a heavy smoker. Sometimes I can hit 2.5 packs a day. Sometimes 1 pack. It depends on what I'm doing and what my stress level is. But yeah, I'm a heavy smoker. And my girl's a smoker too, so it's quite expensive. Yeah, that's what I say. About a week, that would be wow, $8 a week. Wow, yeah, I would jump on all over that. Um, as long as the craving, because when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I wake up at night. I don't know about you, Denise, but I wake up at night to smoke even. Cindy vapes a lot. I guess she does. But I've woken up in the middle of the night to have a cigarette. I mean, I've done that. I mean, I'll take 3 or 4 drags, and put it out and save it for the rest. But I mean, that's pretty bad. I know I got a bad nicotine habit. When you wake up in the middle of the night and smoke a cigarette. And they got a young son, and I try and stress to him not to smoke. It's 1/3 to 1/4 the cost of cigarettes. Yeah, I should look into it. You know, the real bad part is the example I'm setting for my son. You know, I mean, I stress not to smoke, and he tells me not to smoke, so I don't think he's going to start smoking. But back when I started smoking, it was okay. I mean, you could smoke when you were 16. I mean, we were allowed to smoke in school, high school. We actually had a smoking section in high school where you go smoke. So I don't know if any of you remember that. I have a vape pen on my lanyard or on my neck. I'm lost without it. Oh yeah. So no, it's switching addictions. That's fine, but I mean, you don't get the nicotine and the tar. Oh, you get the nicotine, but I mean, you're not getting a tar buildup in your lungs, which is better. But yet, I've heard that there's problems with pneumonia with water buildup because it is a vapor. But who cares? You know, you're trading one for the other. I said the same thing. I never thought I would smoke. Yeah, well, I knew I was going to smoke. I started smoking at a young age. I started smoking at like 10. I think when I was like 12, I had a fake ID where I could go buy them. You could buy cigarettes back then at 16. You were allowed to smoke at 16 back then. And I never thought I would see the day where they were almost illegal like today. I remember when you could smoke on the bus. Just having the smell of smoke and burnt on my clothes is worth it. Yeah. Yeah, it sticks with you. I mean, everybody knows a smoker. But I can remember when I quit smoking, I did it for a while in the past. I think I quit for a year. And then you walk around somebody who smokes, you could smell it right away, but it would get my mouth watering. Even when I quit, just the smell of the smoke, I wanted one. I mean, it would trigger something in my brain. I hated it, but yep, I sure started at 14. I started a lot younger than that. I think I was like 10. I started smoking at 10. Started smoking at 10. I think I was inhaling by fucking 10 and a half. But yeah, I mean, like when I quit though, like she was saying the smell, but I would walk around a smoker and I would smell it and my mouth would literally start watering when I quit. I mean, just to be around a smoker, it's like, whoa, I need a cigarette. And it's something to do within the brain, you know, because it would trigger that sensor in the brain where you wanted a cigarette. Because I did quit for a year. And of course, I started again. I've been smoking something since I was 16, too, maybe 10 years, no tobacco, but always smoke something. Well, tobacco and smoking something are two different things. You don't get that craving for something else that you're smoking. I got nothing against it. Used to do it when I was younger, but I'm older now. Makes me too paranoid to smoke that stuff. Yeah, that's another good thing. SpongeBob, at least that stuff eases pain in the end. The pressure in his head he was talking about, he said he eased it in his cannabinoids. You know, and that's something that's a good thing, you know, that's coming around nowadays. At least they're legalizing it. I mean, I know it was made illegal because of hemp. Hemp maybe was stronger than rope and blah, 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 and back in the 1800s. And they followed through with it and they said there was no medical use for it. And now they're finding there is. And it's curing seizures in children and easing a lot of people's pain. And I have no problem with that. I mean, it, I hated to think of him in pain. Yeah, I know. And wasn't he a trooper, though? He was a trooper. He never let on. Cherry cigarettes, cigars a day. I had to cut it back. Wow. Man, that's a lot of cigars. That's a lot of tobacco. Cigars are a little bigger than cigarettes. Boy, I like cigars. But yeah, SpongeBob was a trooper. He never let on that anything was wrong. I mean, he was a trooper. And then the cops invaded his house a couple of days before he was arrested, or before he passed. Over that welfare check, I saw that with his wife, so they're stressing him out. Huge heart of gold, cold. Well, I know you meant gold, but yeah, he did. Yeah, I know, Denise. I knew what you meant. Yeah, he did. And like I said, I I had subbed his channel. He subbed me through you, Denise, and then I subbed his channel. And I started tuning in to every one of his live streams every night. I was getting his live streams before I was getting notifications for yours. I mean, for some reason, I haven't been getting notifications of your live streams. And that's been going on for a while, but you know that. But I was getting his. So I was tuning in and we were talking really well. And the last few weeks of his life. And he was an amazing guy. He was amazing. I mean, he was the friendliest, most likable man. And I'm finding that of all the auditors. 99.9% of them are really good people. I mean, you have a couple. It was always illegal for political purposes, nothing to do with. Yeah, oh yeah, it was. Well, marijuana was originally made illegal because hemp was a better rope than with the rope product in the 1800s. So they made it illegal because they didn't want to. It was actually originally rope, and it's always been political since the beginning. And we all know about the movie Reefer Madness, where it just drives you insane. Yeah, it's always been political. And you know what? It's going to go legal for political reasons too, for the tax dollars. So, and that from what I've seen with the cannabinoids and stopping the seizures in children, it's well worth it. I saw a little girl. I saw a study done. She was having over 100 seizures a day, and she was 5 years old. And they put her on cannabinoid oil, and they cut her seizures down to like 2 or 3 a week, which is amazing. And that's a great thing. So that girl might grow up to lead a normal life thanks to cannabinoids, which don't necessarily get you high. It's just an oil, which is a good thing. But unfortunately, they're not legal in all states. So if somebody has a child like that, they have to up and move and go to some place where it is legal. But I see it becoming legal in all states. If not within my lifetime, I'm getting kind of old, but hopefully within my son's lifetime. Those of you who tune to my channel know that I got an 8-year-old special needs son. So somebody dipped out. I don't know who it is. We had 5, now we're down to 4. You gonna go live tonight, Denise? If you do, hopefully you will. You haven't done it. You haven't gone live in a while. We haven't had a balcony chat in a few days that I've seen. Was that Denise that tripped out, or is it? Who was that? Is she still here? Denise, you still there? I only see 4 still on my chat. I'm going on 49 minutes, I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of a long-winded chapter. Oh, wait, hold on. YouTube hates me. It's always illegal political person. It's nothing. Hold on. Oh, geez. How do I bring up the YouTube chat again? I don't want to block you guys out. No, I can't bring it back up. Yeah, I know, Denise. You say YouTube hates you. There we go. I don't think so. Yeah, I thought about it, but I'm still pretty down. I'm still, oh, Cindy and Denise are still here. So those are the two main ones that are pretty good. Yeah, Denise. Yeah, I know. I don't, for some reason, YouTube and your notifications don't go out. I don't know why. Because I missed a lot and then I get a lot and then I won't get them for a while. So I don't think it's YouTube hate, YouTube shouldn't hate you, Denise. You bring them too much money. And, you're good friends with Black Label and all them. So I don't think YouTube hates any of us auditors. But they do like to mess with us a little bit, don't they? Let them know that they're boss. Hey, baby. Talking to my girl. She put my son to bed. He should be asleep already. 10:30. Tomorrow's trick or treating. You get trick or treaters by your condo, Denise? I have to unscribe and then subscribe again. Me too. I'm still here. What, in order to get the notifications? I could try that. Because I was getting them for quite a while. And then all of a sudden now I'm not. Oh, you were joking? Yeah, but yeah, sometimes you have to do that. I mean, goofy stuff like that. Here, you want some? Yeah. No, you're not. Just come get it. You're not going to be on the live stream. It's pointing at me. No, honey, you're not going to be on. Believe me. You're far away from the camera. Sometimes if you unsubscribe and resubscribe, it helps the notifications. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So were you joking? Yeah, I did that. Yeah, and I was getting them for a while, and then all of a sudden they stopped again. But I was getting all the SpongeBob's. That was kind of cool. And he said the same thing was happening to him. But yeah, I was getting his. And that was kind of cool. I mean, I get a lot. I sub to everybody's channel. I mean, every auditor I can find, I sub to them. And I try and get notifications from all of them. Some auditors, I don't like their style. I mean, if they're all up in the face and stuff, but I still sub them. I've had a trick or treater greater 25-year country living. I haven't had a trick or treater or greater. I haven't had a trick or treater or greater for 25 years country living. Oh, I got my son, so I have to go out with him. So I'm not at home to get him, but it's a lot of fun. If deck out your yard and then put some scary voices out there or whatever, motion sensing stuff and scare the kids. It's a lot of fun. We did it one year with a hand, and they would reach in to go get the candy, and the hand would jump out at them, and they would all jump and run. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. I love trick or treating. It's a good holiday, but everyone has a different style of loading or cap. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, and I agree with that. I 100%. That's why I sub everybody. I sub them all. And I actually hit the bell. I want to watch it. I mean, some of them are really in your face, and I can't do that type of auditing. I mean, but I don't know where I'm going with this. But yeah, I'm not gonna put them on the offensive right away. If they want to get into my information, I'll get into theirs. But I respect the person even if I don't care for the style. Yeah, that's exactly it. And we're all a family. And so we're all here in it together. You gotta support each other, no matter whether you like their style or not. I mean, we're out there after the same goal. If I don't care for them, I don't watch them. Right? Yeah. Well, I watch them because I kind of like that in your face kind of stuff. But I mean, when you're talking about putting on a mask and wearing a gun and walking into the post office, it's just like you're gonna get trouble, right? I've got a lot of audits I've been wanting to do. I want to do the DMV. There's YouTube is no different than TV. I don't like the program. I change the channel. Yep. Yeah, right. Exactly. Well, yeah, but I still sub. I still sub their channel, because we're a family. So I stick with them. Well, like I was saying, I want to do the DMV here. But I found out that there's a private contractor on the north side here that contracts for the towing. And it seems they have a. There's no way I would catch everyone. Yeah, I know, Denise. You're so popular, and there's so many people. Yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, there's a contractor up here that they have a special charge, special equipment charge of $350, and that's using a flatbed. But every single time they tow for the city, it's a special equipment charge. So not only do they have the original charge of $150, they had another $350 special equipment charge, and then you have the storage fees. So I want to do the city toll lot on the south side, and then I want to do the private contractor on the north side. I think that would make for some, but people need to know what's going on. We're getting kind of screwed by our system all the way around. And these are people who just could happen to break down on a freeway. Now all of a sudden, my car breaks down on the freeway. Now I'm paying over $500 just to get it out, to get it fixed, let alone the repair costs. Plus that, I looked into it, and I recommend staying away from the DMV. Denise, yeah. I'll take your advice because I don't know. I did an audit of the I don't think you've seen it, but Brian King highlighted it. I did an audit of the Buddhist temple and the security guards there, and they hyped them up. Said I was filming children at first, then they said I was filming women's restrooms, and I sold to 100,000 faithfully watch. Okay. But anyway, so then they said I was filming the women's restrooms. I never left the public sidewalk, and I never filmed any children. All I filmed was security guards. But anyway, some party goers inside of the place came out, and they chased me down the block. I was pistol whipped twice, and my phone was stolen. Oh. Yeah, it was something. It took me a couple of weeks to recuperate, and I finally got a new phone. Actually, a pretty nice phone that they got from me. I had bought that especially for doing the filming. I had actually 3 cameras on it. It was pretty nice. Now I got a cheap one. I mean, the one I went to from that was cheaper, but this one's pretty decent, but it's still pretty cheap. But yeah, that was pretty horrible. So the cop watching's a lot safer than the auditing. I will definitely agree with any. I mean, my cop watching, the cops are always pretty disrespectful to me. But when you get into auditing, you get into, you always got to have somebody with you, which was a mistake I made. I was alone. Yeah. And I'm waiting for Shadow Cam Wisconsin's down in Puerto Rico right now. And I met him when I first started doing the auditing thing. I got a hold of him, and he got me into it. And I'm waiting for him to get back, because I'd like to go back. I I really would like to go back there and do them. I know every Saturday night, same security company, but I need some backup. Yeah, I'm not going to go back there alone. Well, the DMV. Why do you say stay away from the DMV? Yeah, I know you do a lot of cop watching. Yeah, yeah, audits are dangerous. Audits can be dangerous. Oh, it's like Johnny Five O said. Well, when the cops show up, they're there for you. And I haven't had the cops show up on any of my audits yet, but you saw the one where I got my tail whooped for no reason at all, other than filming security guards. You know, and that would have been something that Nasty Nathaniel would have gotten into, you know, because it was the Buddhist temple. He likes doing foreign places, and he would have liked that one, but it turned ugly really fast. Too many get in trouble at the DMV. Well, no, not the DMV. I want to do the tow yard, the tow lot, not the DMV, the tow lot, where they tow your car. That's city property. I know Furry and James and others. Yeah, but not the DMV. I don't want to do the DMV. I want to do the city tow yard where they tow your car. I mean, we got DMVs all over here in Milwaukee. I mean, you can get a DMV, you can walk in and register your vehicle right at the local truck cashing place. I want to do tow yard, the tow yard. Because I feel that what the city's doing is they're targeting low income people and they're towing their vehicles and auctioning them off because they know they can't afford to get them out. Okay, tow lot good, but you said DM. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was my. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. If I said DMV, I was wrong. No, I want to do the tow yard because I feel like I tried to do some studies on it, and I did how much it is per tow and all this and that. And I feel that what they're doing is they're targeting the poor neighborhoods where people can't afford to get their vehicles out of the tow yard, and then they take the car and then they auction it off for a profit. And I want to put a focus on that, and I highly feel that's exactly what they're doing. And I've actually found out that say like a less inexpensive car, like it's an older late model car, they won't tow it; they'll leave it there. Whereas opposed to somebody who's got a newer, say a nicer Lexus or whatever, they'll tow that, hoping to get the car because they can't afford to buy it out. And then if they can, then they're getting the fees for the tow. And then the one, it's a private contractor here on the north side of Milwaukee. They have a special equipment fee where they charge an extra $350 if they have to use a flatbed truck. But on 99.9% of the tows, it's a flatbed truck. Yeah. That's a good idea. And I've looked into it. I've done the research. So it'll be a nice reporting thing when I do it. The only, I could do that one alone. I think I would feel safe, but I would like to get some more auditors here in Milwaukee. Like I said, I'm waiting for Shadow Cam to come back from Puerto Rico. The toll lot, that is. Oh, there's one. The city of Milwaukee toll lot is on between 35th on Lincoln there, but there's one on the north side on Colborne here in Milwaukee. When I Googled the toll lot to find out what the charges was, I found a private contractor on the north side. And then I went to the Yelp, and that's how I found out that he was charging the extra money. Oh, Joshua, thanks for tuning in, man. That's the guy who turned Brian King on to my one video. Thanks, Joshua. I'm glad you're here. I believe that's you. Yeah. 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 I know it's all about the revenue. Yeah, that's what I mean. And they're targeting the poor because the poor can't necessarily afford to get the vehicle out. And the longer it sits there, the more they charge them for um, storage fees. And then they just take the vehicle and auction it off for a profit. So it's a win-win-win for the city. And then the poor guy who loses his vehicle can't get to work. He can't work. He can't feed his family. And then where does he end up? I mean, that's the way the system works. Oh, Josh, yeah, no problem. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you've done for me, man. Yeah, he is. He's a good guy. Definitely, Denise. He had my back that day. He was one of the few people who were on live. What did you ever shave? I did miss it. What do you mean? Did I ever shave? You never called me back. Did you ever shave? I did miss it. What happened? No, I'm still alive. All right, what?
What is enable to enable something? Enable text message notifications, question mark. What is enable?
To enable is to help somebody.
Enable means to help?
Yep, to help somebody. To enable, you enable. You help them do something. I'm sorry, guys. My girl's asking me a question here. Yeah, if you're enabling somebody, you're helping them.
They're asking enable text message notifications, question mark, yes or no. I want it, so I say yes.
Yes. Josh, even if you never called me back, you said you'd call me back. No, okay. Some people are chatting here in the chat. That's fine. Yeah, I left the VM. Beard is still intact. Oh boy. Are we getting into the beard? Are we competing with James Friedman now? I couldn't do that. Mine gets all scraggly. I get it going, I get to twist and it pokes me and stuff. Never called me either. Silly man. Beard is still intact. Oh, no. Josh never called me either. You guys. All right, here I gotta run to the restroom. You guys chat amongst yourself. I'll be right back. All right. PNP also had your back. Yeah, he did. Yeah, PNP's the man. PNP is a good guy. He tuned into me. He's tuned into my live streams a couple of times. No, I don't. Okay. Hey, Josh, I really want to go back there. And they're there every Saturday night, but I got to get somebody to have my back. I was thinking about having my old lady stand across the street and film across the street. Because, yeah, it could be really dangerous. Freeman is a sexy ginger. Okay, Josh. I think he knows that. But yeah. I mean, I could have my girls. Josh, I just have a crush on his wife. Oh, Mrs. Freeman? Yeah, she's pretty blonde. Is she Swedish? Yeah, she's a rock star. Yeah, she's good. I mean, she takes care of the kids, takes care of him. He's got a good family. He's a good family man. I like him. That's what I like about him. That's what I am, a family man. I got a little boy. I mean, if you watch my channel, you've seen my son. He loves jumping in the camera. He was so proud of his first cop watch. I had to quiet him down. He's yelling in front of the cops. I'm cop watching. I'm cop watching. He's holding the camera. It was so cute. IW rude. YW. What does YW stand for? Just a friend crush, mind you. What does YW stand for, Josh? I don't know. Why not? Why? Well, hey, where is James? Is down in the San Antonio area, ain't he? I think so. I know Southside Slackers down there in S.A.D. Perez, S.A. whatever Perez. He's San Antonio. I was down by my sister. I am Texas guys. Oh, it's adorable. Denise, Josh always loves you. Yeah, that's cool. Dallas. Oh, okay. He's out of Dallas. So, yeah, he's a ways away from my sister. Dallas is quite a ways. She's San Antonio. She's down by Southside Slacker and all that. I seen him the other day. He's a good guy. I like Southside Slacker. I like all of them Texas guys. They're all good people. You know, it's something about Texas. You know, it's a big state, and everybody down there has a big heart. They really do. And I mean, not just the auditors. I mean, I've met people from Texas up here, and they're all the same. They all have big hearts. I mean, they're a completely different breed than us from the Midwest. I mean, I've noticed that from, I mean, people from Texas. They're a different breed. They all have big hearts. WYW is welcome, Rudolph. Oh, okay. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Denise. Yeah. You know, I don't speak Tex that well. Yeah, thank you. I'm learning it slowly but surely. Oh, you're welcome, TY. Thank you. Yeah, no. Josh, you're a good man, man. Um, us auditors appreciate you out there watching our backs. We really do, believe it or not. If it wasn't for people like you know, yeah. And if it wasn't for people like Josh and Bullet SpongeBob, you know, he always had our backs. You know, he was always there watching to see what's going live, to watch whoever's whoever. You know, it's a shame. I'm gonna miss Bullet, man. He was a good shit, man. Believe it or not, I'm gonna miss him. life is short. Make sure you tell the people in your life how you feel about them now. Tomorrow is never guaranteed. Definitely, Denise. You are so true. That's why, my son's at that age, he's 8 years old. Says, Daddy, I love you. Daddy, I love you. Daddy, I love you. Well, yeah, I love you too. And I'm an old guy. Yep, definitely. Yeah, we're going to miss him, Josh. I mean, he went so fast. I was just talking to him the day before. I was on a live stream with him the very day before, and it was like unbelievable. And then the next day, all of a sudden, I get a notification from Brian King that he's gone. It's like, no way. He looked so good the day before. Overnight he went, and then I seen his wife did a live stream, and I guess he had a seizure, and that was it. And it's up to guys like you, Josh, to keep it going. You're the ones who will watch us when we go live. So, that's what he was doing at the end. Yep, we'll miss him, but never forget him. You got that right. We got to keep it up for him. I mean, the struggle he started and that he stood for, we got to keep it forward. We got to keep going on. We got to keep standing for what he stood for. And it's a family of us auditors and cop watchers and whatnot. And I don't care what you do. You want to audit, you want to cop watch. We got to keep it going. We got to do it for people like him. People, who fought right up to the end for us. Should someone start a memorial channel for our fallen freedom fighters? Oh, wow, Cindy. That's an awesome thought. That's an awesome thought. I've seen a few people did tributes. Furry did a tribute. Brian did a tribute. And he's not the first freedom fighter to fall. I mean, I'm sure if I looked into it, there was a freedom fighter shot by a police officer already, died in his line of filming. I'm sure that there's somewhere out there, so it's happened. I just don't know of it right now. But yeah, that would be an awesome thought. Right now I film off my camera. I don't know, Denise, did you ever get your camera from Furry? Are you doing being able to edit yet? Because I'm still doing mine off just strictly the camera, but I'd like to get there someday where I got a laptop and stuff where I can edit. All right, peace. Wild driver, black sheep, and now bullet. Yeah, that's 3. And I'm sure there's more than that, Denise, if we really looked into it. Well, it was an awesome man. Like I said, I just got to know him, and I was talking to him on a regular basis. And I'm really crushed and devastated. I almost don't want to talk about it no more. It's going to bring me to tears. And I'm an emotional man. Not many men feel like I do, but yeah, I'm emotional. Been that way all my life. Kind of weak, I guess. I'm only a tough guy when it comes to pain, not emotion. Anyway, we got 6 tuning in. Got a couple extras popped in. Got some lurkers. I truly never forget him reading one of my jokes last week and laughing so hard. I apologize. I don't know how to get I don't know how to get them pop back up once they come on. Maybe that's it. There we go. I have the camera, but no editing yet. I figure winter is a good time to learn. Oh, gee. Yeah. It's kind of, yeah, that's what yeah. I got to get a camera. Well, I'm doing it off the phone, but I can't edit it on my phone. You gonna stick around for the winter? I thought you were moving. True. Awesome night. Yep. Yeah. Winter's a good time to sit in and learn. Yeah, I gotta get the laptop. I want to get a laptop and camera and figure it out. Because, I see some of these guys, there's one that really he's got me rolling the wheels on the bus, go around and roll around. Who's that? California Guardian. And he gets me rolling sometimes. I keep reading his goodbye, so typical. Typical, he tried to make me feel better. Yeah. And he never said really, he didn't say goodbye. I don't feel he was saying goodbye. I thought maybe he's gonna fight and make it. I mean, he was making jokes of going bald and having to shave his head anyway because he didn't care about going bald over the chemo. He's gonna shave his head because they were gonna take out part of the tumor or whatever. It's a shame they never got to do it. He went quick. That was amazing to me. Always missed, never forgotten. No, he won't be. Yeah. He's his footage will live on forever. I'm there for at least the winter health issues. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lynn. Now you gotta sell your condo anyway before you move, right? Have a new place to move. That's what's keeping me here. Like I said, I already went online. I looked into places down in San Antonio. I have a sister down there. And, it's not too expensive to live down there, but it's just actually making the initial move. It's kind of hard. You gotta set yourself to it. And I've lived here in Wisconsin all my life. She was scared to move down there at first too, and she prayed on it and everything. Then she moved down there, and the first year she was there, her house burned to the ground. He did have good pies for people. Well, wow, that's rough. Denise, you're hitting me. Yeah, he was such a good man. He was awesome right up to the last. I mean, did you see the one where the cops came in for the right before he passed? Not even a week ago, where the cops came in for the welfare check for his wife, and he grabbed the camera. He knew we didn't. You know, us 80s game history of respect. It is, yeah. I got nothing but utmost respect for the man. Yeah, anyway, he was filming the cops up to the end. Jay, you just made me smile. T.Y. Love, thank you, love. Yeah, Denise. Make sure someone is on his channel as a moderator. They will close it for an activity if you don't. Yeah, that's a good idea. We don't want to get his channel closed. We want to keep that channel open always as a tribute to him. His wife went live the other night. Maybe she'll keep it going. Oh, yeah, he was tough up to the end. Yeah, he was a stoner, a real lover of people, too, though. I mean, he never bashed anybody. He never had a bad word to say about anybody. I mean, he was a good shit. Yeah, he was. That's one turd I wouldn't let go. And yeah, like I don't know how to keep the channel going. Somebody get a hold of his woman. You got to keep it going. Yeah, keep his channel live. She did go live the other day and explain what happened, which was kind of cool. Oh, he's missed already, Denise. He's not gonna be missed. He's already missed. I mean, last night when I found out, I was just devastated. And then I caught his wife going live, and it was something I look forward to every night. I look forward to your live streams, Denise, and I look forward to his. And sometimes I was torn between which one do I go on, because he went up sometimes when you did. But I loved his live streams. They were always small chats. I mean, it was only 6, 7 of us, but it was great. And I like that. I like the small chat sometimes. Sometimes you get too many people chatting, and then you get all them trolls tuning in, and it just gets confrontational and too much drama. When you got a small group of people, it's really nice, you know. And that's what I liked about his channel. He had a really good channel, and he was a true-hearted individual through and through. I mean, he wore his feelings on his sleeve. That's for sure. He knew who he was and where he was coming from. He didn't hide nothing. We got 7 tuning in here now. It's getting off quiet. Nobody's saying anything. Well, anyway. So hopefully Denise will go live, and I'll see you later tonight. He could make us smile. Yes, he could. She'll keep it going. Yeah, I'm sure she will. I really hope she will. I'll probably pop on there onto his channel and make a couple comments, and hopefully she'll read them. I really hope she does. Okay. Well, I'm going on about an hour and a half here, so I'm going to tune out, and hopefully Denise will go live later and catch up with you later, Denise. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. I don't get big auditors like you tuning in, big time cop watchers and auditors tuning into my channel that often. So I appreciate you stopping in. And Joshua, I appreciate you having my back and being there when I was assaulted and turned me and Brian King on. I love y'all, and I hope to catch these guys later. Till then, Rude Dog, Wisconsin, out.